What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say?
My mom?
Oh, that was your mom?
Yeah, she's here. Oh, that's wet. I'm not sitting down.
It's wet.
Uh-huh.
It's not wet. It's just cold.
No, it's wet, babe.
It's not wet. I'm sitting. It ain't wet.
This one is.
Oh, okay. Sit over here. I was actually going to ask you. We got decent temperatures, but rain on Christmas, is that?
I'd prefer snow, but that's obviously not going to happen.
You prefer snow? Mm-hmm. Would you want to live somewhere that's cold all the time?
All the time? No.
What if they could manipulate the weather where it's like, yo, you live
You said what
in
if?
Florida.
You said if.
You live in Florida, but on Christmas, we're going to turn the snow on.
No.
Don't answer that because they'll light you up. Unless your answer, don't answer it.
The answer is no. Don't turn on the snow. Let me go someplace that already has natural snow, if there's even such a thing anymore.
You can't.
That's what I'm saying.
Because all the airports got shut down.
This is also why we didn't go to Maine. I told you there was going to be issues.
Maine got flooded. It got flooded.
Are you serious?
Maine got flooded.
When?
Just the other day.
And look, when you said we should go to Maine for a couple of days for you and I, because
I just mentioned it.
And I said no, because watch the airports be all messed up, because that's what they like to do around Christmas and holidays in general. They like to make it so you're stranded at the airport and there's all these issues. And then you're saying it got flooded.
Death toll from Northeast flooding grows as another victim found in Maine.
4 people inside a pickup truck.
Yeah, there was flooding in Maine. And then Chicago's airport. No. It was either Chicago or Denver.
O'Hare?
One of them was shut down because of fog. Like 100 and something flights.
I told you. I don't try to travel. If we can't drive, we shouldn't go, because they will find a way to make it so you're not going to make it to your destination.
But not to get too off track, I want to tell you guys about this recall announcement from Publix, which I don't really hear a lot about Publix recalls.
Well, normally you hear the brand, not the location.
Well, this brand is Publix brand. Fresh Express is Publix brand?
No.
No?
No. Fresh Express is its own brand. Publix has their own brand. Just like Walmart has great value.
Okay, Publix spinach.
So they're pulling from the same manufacturers, but you're going to pay more for Fresh Express than you will for Publix.
Well, I think you're going to pay more when you go on Publix no matter what.
Well, yeah, there's that.
I think you pay more when you go on Publix no matter what. I think Publix has got people tricked in this BOGO, because you were like, hey, I want some Sprite. You were making Tom Collins. What were you making?
I know. For the Sprite, I just wanted to make gin and club soda with a splash of Sprite.
So, and a 12-pack of Sprite was like $8 or something.
But it used to be you could go in there and get 3 for $7, and now it's like one is more than $7 by itself.
But you could buy 2, get 1 free. So then you would have got, let's just say it was $8. Then you would have got 36 for $16. And it's like, okay, then it becomes more of a
deal.
A reasonable price, but it's like I didn't want 36 cans of Sprite.
And that's where the problem comes in.
I didn't want to spend $16.
Also where the problem comes in.
The deal, the discount. And I think that's how Target or Publix gets people.
No, everybody. Target's part of it too. All the stores are. I've said it time and time again. Just because there's a sale doesn't mean it's accurate or it's something you should go for or that it's actually a deal, depending on what it is. Because if you went in there with $10 to spend and now you have to spend $20 in order to get this deal, is it really worth it? Because you've already gone over your budget.
It's just like I got $10 to spend, or I could spend $15 and get almost twice as much.
Then it makes sense, but it depends on what that twice as much is. If you use mayonnaise twice a month in a year, you don't need the BOGOs because it's going to go
what is
bad.
a BOGO? What is a BOGO when you have to when you buy 2 to get 3?
That's
what is the terminology when you have to buy 2 to get the third one free?
There's no terminology.
Buy 2 get 1 free.
Yeah.
So that's a BT Goff.
Yeah, sure.
BT Go F.
Yeah. Go F yourself. How about that?
So yeah, Publix spinach and Fresh Express spinach recalled due to listeria fears.
You ever notice it's never packaged
Where does the fear come from? Does somebody say, hey, boss, I'm sorry, I wiped my ass while I was picking the spinach today, and I think it's going to really mess some people up? Well,
what's interesting is that the last one I talked about on my channel with the recalls of certain things from Harold something, I think it's Harold's out of maybe Chicago? I don't remember what city it was in now. Cleveland, I think it was Cleveland. There was not one single case of a sickness, not one single confirmed case of anything, yet they're recalling all these things. And I'm like,
Is that what you pay for at Publix? Is for them to overreact? And they're like, we can't let our customers get ill. So we're just, out of precaution, we will pull stuff from the shelves just in case.
Possibly.
Whereas like Walmart would be like,
No, Dollar Tree's the one who left all the things on there, those applesauce pouches
Oh,
that
yeah,
were
the lead.
lead
Who
contaminated.
puts lead in applesauce? Ooh, no, you can't do that.
I can't do
You
that.
can't do that.
But that's where it came from. No, actually, that one didn't come from China. That one was from Ecuador. People without locations without the same safety standards as here. Even here with our safety standards, they're still recalling stuff.
China don't have no standards. They're painting pigs black, spraying their cardboard boxes with water.
To get that weight measurement.
They're dyeing chili peppers.
Yep.
People eating paint.
Yep.
People worry about eating bugs. You eat Z paint.
Yeah, the paint will
You
kill
eat
you much
Z-paint.
faster than the cricket. Unless you have certain
You eat Z
allergies.
paint. And wherever that her mom. And and what was the other one? Truffle oil made from
Not real truffles.
what was
Olive
it made
oil.
from? Olive oil.
Yeah.
We
Maybe
don't
hints of truffle.
Call it truffle so you pay more. Fresh Express, the salad mix maker behind two separate outbreaks that sickened more than 1,200 people in recent years, is now recalling
years.
2 packaged spinach products sold by retailers in 7 states due to possible listeria contamination. So let's go ahead and knock out these states, okay? Alabama, Florida, Georgia, go Dogs, North Carolina.
How come you didn't roll Tide with Alabama?
All right, Alabama, roll tide. Florida,
I don't know what the Gators thing is. Seminoles, I don't think have anything.
no. It only the Gators
Yeah.
matter. Like,
Aren't you
or
just
Florida
like-
State.
Aren't they like the
Actually,
Trump
Florida
thing?
State, because they kind of got bent over. Florida State got bent over. Like
got Will Smith?
They got Will Smith.
Okay,
They got Dwayne. What's his name?
Martin.
They got Dwayne. They got Will Smith.
By Dwayne Martin.
And so Florida State is to Will Smith as Dwayne Martin is to Alabama.
There you go.
Georgia, go Dogs. North Carolina.
Tar Heels.
I don't know if
That's
they have a.
basketball, though, so.
I don't know if they have
Yeah.
a thing. South Carolina, Gamecocks.
Which I could never.
Well, you got the
because-
Gamecocks and you got the Tigers.
No, but here's the thing. You also have, Clemson. But Gamecocks is the one I could never do because anytime you saw like their pants and their sweatshirts, they didn't put the word game on there.
Yeah.
I'm not walking around with just the back end
So
of
if you
that
see
word
my pants
tattooed
and it
across
just
my
says
butt.
Cox on it,
It's a sign for Will Smith.
Tennessee?
No.
No.
Tennessee. Vols? Volunteers? That's the.
I think Will Smith would be an HBCU team. I don't think he would. I don't think he would do that.
Do what?
Interracial.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't think he would do it. Of all the things I think about Will Smith, I don't think he would do that.
Okay.
I think his blackness, he would be like, no.
But his booty hole, he's like, yeah.
His booty hole. Yes.
Yes, queen.
Tennessee, take you to church. I don't know. I don't know if the Volunteers really have a saying, really.
I don't know.
Virginia.
I don't even know who Virginia is. I don't know what their team is.
Virginia is just Virginia.
Yeah.
It's just Virginia.
They don't have a name. Tennessee Volunteers, Georgia Bulldogs. Well, I still don't know North Carolina. I just know
I don't
the
even know if
basketball
Virginia
titles.
is SEC though. It's the SEC teams. They got the
Is Georgia not SEC?
yeah.
Southeastern Conference? Yeah, so Virginia should also be SEC, right?
Well,
Not AC. What is it? ACE. What's the other one? AC something?
you got Big Ten. You got ACC. I think ACC.
ACC,
think.
yeah, that's it.
And Virginia, SEC.
I don't know what you just did.
Let's see here. Will Virginia join the SEC?
Oh,
So they're
that was
not.
from last year,
They
so they're not
weren't.
part of it. If Virginia,
ACC.
the ACC, I don't know
I
how
don't
it
think
determines
ACC teams really have like sayings like that.
what. Okay.
But speaking of these states, I came across this one. This was actually kind of interesting. And it was the 10 most unsafe cities during the holiday season. So states, cities, locale. And I want you to guess 10 most unsafe cities during the holiday season. Now, granted, has nothing to do with contaminated spinach causing listeria.
It says unsafe, and I'm like, well, does it mean unsafe because of the weather, or
But it
unsafe
also
because of
says
the people?
during the holiday season.
Yeah, is that because
It's not all the time, during the holiday season.
is that because of the people or the weather though? Because that's where the question comes in. I would say if it's because of the people.
I think it's based on reports of crime.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's the people. I'm just saying percentages per capita of reports of crime.
Okay. Well, obviously,
And the
I'm going to
severity
say,
of the crime reported.
I'm going to say St. Louis because I saw you scroll there. But I would say Atlanta is probably in there. I would say LA is probably in there. I would say New York, Boston.
You're not going to mention the murder capital?
No, I don't think Chicago's in there.
You're not going to mention the murder capital?
Well, that's St. Louis. I did mention the murder capital.
Everybody says Chicago is the worst place in the world.
It's not. It's beautiful.
So there's three things I see here. One.
I mean, there's bad places to everything, but where we went, downtown Chicago, is great. I'm gonna eat a buffalo.
What size is this one?
That's the small.
Perfect.
Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah.
No, we're good.
Search for size.
If you don't mind, my plate's kind of dirty. Sorry.
I like how like this is the thing. It's like, yo, take a picture of their pizza.
Well, I mean,
Like half-tone.
yeah.
That looks like the...
It's like those commercials you see on TV. You're like,
Michelle claims you can't eat this pizza.
the outskirts may be a little bit different, but we also went over by Wrigley Field and it was perfectly fine. Let's see. Who else? Jacksonville or Daytona?
Have
Maybe
you seen this?
Miami?
Have you seen this list already?
No, I'm just thinking of the cities that I've come across in the last couple years of talking about these things and where I think it would go. Obviously, Seattle, maybe Spokane or Spokane or Spoken. I don't know how you're supposed to say it.
Spokane, Washington.
So what are the cities? Because I need to know now.
I'll let you read it.
Okay.
We need to talk about that one later.
All
This
right.
dumbass got arrested. Damn YouTuber got arrested.
But, okay.
Number one on the list.
Obviously, St. Louis,
Most
Missouri.
top 10 start with number 10.
You would think, but they don't want you to have to wait. So, I would not have thought Newark, Delaware would have been in there.
I didn't know there was a Newark, Delaware.
Yeah, so
They
you've
say
got...
Newark, I think New Jersey. Shout out Daniel.
No, so you've got Newark, Delaware. You've got
Daniel J.
Wilmington, I think, is Delaware. Or is that Maryland? Wilmington. I don't know where that is.
Wilmington is North Carolina.
No, there's one in either Delaware or Maryland also. And then you've got a lot of places. I can't think of the names right now.
So real quick, the following cities ranked among the top 10 most unsafe places in the U.S. during the holidays, according to new research from Vivint, a smart home security company.
So we're talking about break-ins then.
Researchers combined property crime data, Google search trends, and other security factors to rank the 50 largest cities in the country in order by crime risk. That's interesting that they're using Google search trends to determine how dangerous the city is.
What's also interesting, they're only going by the 50 largest cities. What if, I mean, you have to think though, if you have a smaller city that has high crime and low people, that technically has a higher...
Yeah. So if you got
Per
small, it's
capita.
just like 1 in 10 are going to get jugging. They're going to get attacked for jugging.
Yeah.
Which I saw jugging the other day as well.
Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Come on. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. What's the hell? What's the hell? Give it up. Give it money up.
And you got to be careful when you go to the ATM. But if 1 in 10, but it's like if you have a city with a large population, whatever. But if it's a smaller town, it's still 1 in 10. There's still a 10% chance you're going to get jugged.
Yeah. Which is weird sounding. It sounds not like what it actually means.
Those factors, including data from the National Incident-Based Reporting System Nibbers.
NIBRS for short.
Google Trends searches related to holiday season, security features for Airbnb listings, registered neighborhood watch groups, and National Insurance Crime Bureau statistics, according to Vivint. It's like Ramaswamy got a damn crime network.
Vivint.
Here are the top 10 with the highest risk scores representing the most risky places, according to Vivint.
St. Louis, which we were in, again, maybe it's because we were in downtown, it seemed fine, but it also wasn't super busy because it wasn't the holidays.
Risk score, 62.492.
I don't even know what that means, but okay. Newark, Delaware.
All right, we got to go to the bottom. We're going to go to the bottom.
Sorry,
you guys know number one.
All right, so number 10, Portland, Oregon, which makes sense. That's why everybody and their mama, business-wise, is leaving Portland. So you've got Portland, Oregon. They have a risk score of 57.2, which whatever the heck that means. Oh, wait, no. Risk score is 56.95. Sorry. Number 9, you've got Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Is that Minnesota or Missouri?
Minnesota.
Minnesota? So how come here they say Portland, Oregon? Here they just go Minneapolis. It just says Minneapolis there. Down here it says Minnesota.
Maybe there's a Portland somewhere else.
Oh, there is actually.
There's a Portland, Delaware.
There's a Portland something. I don't remember where. Portland, Maine, actually. So that one has a risk score of 57.2. Then you have Atlanta. I told you Atlanta was
ATL, shout.
Yeah.
It's only number 8.
Peace up, A-Town down.
It's only number 8.
It's number 8, risk score 58.05. Then you've got Rutland, Vermont.
I think the problem with Atlanta is now everywhere is Atlanta.
That is the case.
So like Atlanta city limits, okay. Sandy Springs, Atlanta. Damn near
Atlanta.
Damn near
Roswell,
Duluth,
Atlanta. Atlanta.
It's like everywhere is
Gwinnett,
Atlanta. Wait, where you live? Lake Hartwell, Atlanta.
All right, Atlanta. You pronouncing that T? We don't pronounce that. A-T-L-A-N-T-A? Nope. All right, so Shawty. All right.
Fitna. Fixer.
So Rutland, Vermont has a score of 58.56. Then at number 6, you have Burlington, Vermont. So Vermont is already in 6 and 7. Guess where we're not going? Vermont.
I think those are all the cheap spaces on Monopoly, too.
They got a risk score of 58.64, whatever that means. Seattle, Washington, as expected.
That mountain looks cool.
That does look cool. I'm very surprised it's number 5. I expected it to be higher up. Look, Denver didn't even get a picture. Denver is number 4. They're like, we're not even showing you Denver. Just know it's bad. Which we also were thinking about going to Denver for Christmas, and we're like, no. Remember last time we were there? It wasn't.
Side note, we are going to take a trip. We are going to take a trip.
Stay
tuned, folks.
I'm excited for that. Just you and I.
Maybe coming to a town near you.
Number 3, Salt Lake City, which is surprising because that was the most vanilla place we've ever been in our lives.
White people commit crimes too.
That's true. But look how
But there's
pretty that
only
is.
white people there. Like
That's true. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't mean vanilla as in visually. I meant like it had
because
no
they have a lot of
personality.
vanilla crop. Personality.
No, like the city had no personality.
It had no flavor.
It had no flavor.
All the food was bland.
Vanilla.
That's why there's so much crime. I hate this food.
No, this is why Beyonce keeps hot sauce in her bag swag. Because
Beyonce ain't never been to
Salt Lake City?
St. Louis, St. Lake.
Salt Lake City. But this is why now I keep hot sauce in my bags in case we ever end up in Salt Lake City again.
You keep Chick-fil-A sauce in your bag.
No, I don't. The kid does. All right, number 2 is Newark, Delaware, and then number 1 back up to St. Louis.
Where do you guys live? Drop a comment down below. What state, what city, what town? What's the crime like?
What's your address? You're going for it.
Give me the last
Give
4
me
of
the
your zip code.
Or your zip code.
Yeah.
You mean your social?
Whatever. I don't
We
care.
can go to Walmart.
I can get the rest. I can get the social off the dark web.
I just need you to email me. Give me the last 4 of your social, and I'm going to go to Walmart, go through that self-checkout, hit up some Affirm.
Send me your name, your email, last for your social, and if you get an email confirmation from Affirm, just hit yes.
Yes. Just hit yes, and then screenshot that barcode and send it over.
But really and truly, hopefully you guys are having a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And enjoying time with your friends and your family. And if you're watching this video, we appreciate you spending the time with us here today.
And if you're in these 10 cities, lock your doors while you enjoy Christmas.
Yeah.
Don't put your empty boxes
outside.
outside.
Hide your kids.
It's so funny thing. And then the other one, oh Lord, it's a fire.
It's a fire. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And happy Merry Christmas. Hopefully you have a happy New Year, safe New Year. We will see you again before then.
Are you gonna happy Hanukkah?
And all the things.
So I've had people say, I quit going to malls and places because they say Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas, and I want to be understanding with that, but I also want to say not everybody is a Merry Christmas. Some people are a Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah.
I don't discriminate against
Clearly.
anybody unless you celebrate Satan.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Like that.
That's a little
I'm
different.
not gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna tell you that one.
No, we're not gonna do that one.
I'm not. You know. You know,
No.
the little kids clubs they got going. I'm not gonna do that.
No,
but
we're not
everything
doing
else is. I'm not. If I don't say it, I don't exclude it. I don't intentionally.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the good things.
Merry Christmas. I'm gonna do the Happy Holidays. Happy Hanukkah.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Happy Kwanzaa.
I found out that the Ukraine is gonna celebrate Christmas this year.
Because there's so many Americans over there, or why?
I thought that was the case, but apparently before they would celebrate Christmas in January. And this year they're celebrating it in December on today, 25th. And I'd have to assume it has a lot to do with the fact that they are pretty much U.S. now. By way of the month, there's probably more U.S. dollars floating around over there than Ukrainian bucks.
Well, you said Russia. Is it Russia or Ukraine?
Ukraine.
Oh, you said Russia is celebrating.
I thought I said Ukraine.
No, you said Russia. That's why I was like, that's weird.
Oh, either way, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's a melting pot.
Melting pot.
Biden done sent all of our money over there. He said, Merry Christmas. He made it rain. Jolly old St. Joe.
Don't. Don't.
Jolly old St. Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
All right. See you guys later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Your mom should be here in a second, too.